B is going to be from the side marker all the way to the mud flaps and tail lights. We got the side marker, properly mounted and secured, no damage, proper color amber. I have my door, properly mounted and secured, no damage, flush with the body. My door handle, properly mounted and secured, no damage. Make sure my door opens and closes properly. Then we're gonna inspect the inner and outer door seal, properly mounted and secured, no damage, no leaks. Here we have the door hinges, properly mounted and secured, no damage. Now we're gonna move on to the steps, properly mounted and secured, no damage. There should be no grease or oil present, no debris. Then we got the fuel tank, properly mounted and secured, no damage, no leaks. It's gonna be secured by the two straps, properly mounted and secured, no damage. There should be rubber in between to avoid metal on metal contact. Now we got the fuel cap, properly mounted and secured, no damage. Inside there should be a chain and a seal present. Now we're onto the batteries, properly mounted and secured, no damage. There should be no corrosion, no exposed wires. On the batteries, I always go to the air tanks, which are in there, right here. Properly mounted and secured, no damage, no leaks. From the air tanks, I go to the exhaust. I do the full exhaust system with B. So it'll be the turbo exhaust, which is in the motor, and you're gonna also inspect your muffler or stack whatever the either or. Properly mounted and secured, no damage. There should be no black smoke or black soot to indicate an exhaust leak. Now we're on to the catwalk, properly mounted and secured, no damage. There should be no grease or oil present, no debris. Once we're done with all that, we're gonna start with the drivetrain. The first thing is gonna be the carrier bearing, which is up here. Properly mounted and secured, no damage. Then we go to the drive shaft. Properly mounted and secured, no damage, no illegal welds. Now we got the universal U-joints, properly mounted and secured, no damage. They should be properly greased. From there, we're gonna go to the axle. The axle's back here. Properly mounted and secured, no damage, no leaks. From the axle, we're gonna go to the torque bar, which is right here. My torque bar or my torsion bar, properly mounted and secured, no damage. The bushings at the end should have life. Torque bar. Then we got all the cross members. All my cross members, properly mounted and secured, no damage. There should be no illegal welds, no missing nuts or bolts. Now we're gonna go to the tail lights. All my tail lights and reverse light and license. Oh wait, I messed up. Skip that. We did the cross members. Now we're gonna go to the frame. Properly mounted and secured, no damage. There should be no illegal welds, no missing nuts or bolts. At frame, you want to use that as a stopping point. Stop, double check everything in your head. Once you do that, you say all my hoses, wires, and clamps properly mounted and secured, no damage, no leaks, no exposed wires. Now we're on to suspension components and brake components. We'll start with suspension. We have the spring mounts, properly mounted and secured, no damage, no illegal welds, no missing nuts or bolts. Leaf spring, properly mounted and secured, no damage, not shifted, no illegal welds. U-bolts, properly mounted and secured, no damage, no missing nuts or bolts. Shock absorber, properly mounted and secured, no damage, no leaks. Airbags, properly mounted and secured, no damage, no leaks. Now we're on brakes. Over here we have the double brake chamber and clamp, properly mounted and secured, no damage, no leaks. I want to make sure my clamps are present and tight. On the back of it, we have the slack adjuster and the push rod, properly mounted and secured, no damage. My push rod should have no more than 1 inch of pull. Then we got the brake drums and brake shoes, properly mounted and secured, no damage. There should be no grease or oil present, and then my brake shoes should have no less than 1/4 inch of life. From there, we're going to talk about the inner rim, outer rim, and buddy space, properly mounted and secured, no damage, no illegal welds, flush with the tire. For the buddy space, I want to make sure I say there should be no daylight in between the tire or the rims, and no debris. Outside, we have lug nuts, properly mounted and secured, no damage, no rust streaks indicate looseness. Then we have an axle seal, properly mounted and secured, no damage, no leaks. Then we have 2 valve stem and caps. They are both properly mounted and secured, no damage, no leaks. They both should have caps. And in order to check my tire pressure, I would use an air pressure gauge. The tires, properly mounted and secured, no abrasions, cuts, dry rot, or leaks. Top of the tires should be evenly worn, no less than 2 30 seconds of tread, and recap tires are allowed in the back. Last is going to be the mud flaps and the tail lights. So here we have the mud flap and mud flap mount, properly mounted and secured, no damage. My mud flap itself should have proper space between the tire and the mud flap and the ground and the mud flap. I also want to make sure I have DOT tape going across the full top of the mud flap, proper color red and white, and it should not be damaged in any way. It's going to be the same for both sides. Last thing is all the lights. So we have our tail lights, we have our reverse light and license plate light. They are all properly mounted and secured, no damage. Proper color red for my tail lights, proper color white and clear for my reverse light and license plate light. If there was a license plate, I would inspect that as well. Make sure it's properly mounted and secured and up to date. And that's it for B.
Nice.